Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a great Wednesday night. So, something I had planned tonight fell through, so I thought, why not come and share with you guys live and talk to you a little bit about fear. Now, fear is something that not everybody likes to talk about, but it certainly is something that everybody has. So if you are watching right now live, jump on and say hi and where you're from. And if you're catching the replay, just pop in hashtag replay in the comments and thanks for watching. So no one's on at the moment, but I'll ask questions if people do jump on as we go. But what I wanted to talk to you about tonight and kind of coach you through this is fear. So fear will show up for people in different ways. And, in my own experiences and what I've worked through myself, fear can really and truly stunt you from moving forward in any goals that you have. Okay, so it could be a professional goal, it could be a personal goal, it could be a family goal, it could be whatever. It does not have to relate around business or anything like that. It could be a weight loss goal, it could be a fitness goal, it could be, the next level or going for, what do you call it, a promotion in your workplace. Okay, but sometimes there is fear associated to that. So, what can you do about it? Well, first of all, you've got to work out where the fear is coming from and why you have it. Okay, so fear can show up in procrastination. If you are someone that says they're going to do this, says they're going to do that, and then doesn't do it, they don't walk the talk, that's a sign that you're fearing something. Okay, there's a reason that you're not jumping in. There's a reason that you're not going, yeah, let's do this, I'll work the rest out later. Okay, so procrastination is one sign. All right, the second thing that shows up with fear is when you start to compare yourself to somebody else and somebody else's journey and how somebody else has succeeded in what you want to achieve, and then you start comparing. You're not good enough. You can't do it like them. Why do they get it so easy? Um, that's just not who I am. So we start to make all these excuses and comparison between you and the other person about what you're not achieving and they are, and it makes you feel like crap. Okay? Again, that's coming from a place of fear. All right? The other thing that fear comes from, or another thing that it might show up, is failure. Hand up if you're someone that has fear of failure. Okay? Fear of not being able to do what you set out to do. So you rather think, oh, well, I just won't even start. But do you know what? You're actually fulfilling that thought. You're not, so let me just re say that to you. When you have a fear of failure, you are telling yourself you're going to fail. Okay? But what you're actually doing is making that a reality. Because by you not trying, by you not taking that step to give it a go, you're actually failing anyway. So you're, what do they call it? A self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay? You're actually doing that anyway. All right? The other thing with fear is that it's a lack of control. Fear comes from a lack of control or a lack of certainty, where you cannot control certain situations or people or that fear of overwhelm. Okay, all of these things show up, and the baseline of them is fear. So, just to give a little recap, if you are feeling like you procrastinate, if you are feeling like you compare yourself with others, if you are feeling that um, you know, are not good enough, if you are feeling that you have a fear of control. You can't control the situation or the outcome. You are also fearing the fact that you cannot meet those goals because you're going to fail. Okay? All of these things come back to that underlying factor of fear. Now, yes, you're always going to have fear, but it's how you manage them. It's that you learn to be aware of your own fear triggers and what triggers you and what habits you have around fear, okay, and what you tend to do. Sometimes people sabotage or self sabotage because they're fearful, okay. So you need to, one, work out where it's coming from and why you're fearful. Two, work out what your triggers of fear are and what you tend to do, what you tend to lean towards. And three, you need to plan how you're going to deal with these when they come up for you. How are you going to go back to taking control of that fear? Okay? And I've got lots of different tips and techniques that I can help you with that, and ones that I use myself. So this just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what you can do in terms of how to start working towards knocking out those limiting beliefs of fear so that you can start achieving your goals, because what that fear is actually doing is stunting you. It's stopping you from moving forward. Okay? So this brings me to my next little question. If any of that resonated with you and you are ready right now to move forward to start achieving your goals, whatever they are, then what I would like you to do is drop a comment below. That word can be, let's say, growth, all right, rather than fear. Okay, so drop the word growth below and I will send you some information because I'm really excited. I'm going to start a what we call a 2-month container. Now the 2-month container, it means that you get to work with me one-on-one for 2 months. Okay, and there's a few other little bits and pieces in there, but I won't go into detail. So if that kind of excites you, resonates with you, and the fact that you want to move forward, then what I want you to do is drop growth in the comments below and I will send you some information about that. All right, I hope that you found that valuable. If there's anyone that you think needs to hear this, please share or tag them in this video, or even invite them to the group to come and have a look. I'm going to be having lots of these kind of videos coming through now where I give you these little tips that you can start helping yourself with. Okay? All right, everybody, have a great Wednesday night and I will chat to you soon. Bye.